Have you ever looked at your workload and thought that you are getting fully booked, or maybe the clients that you have, they're after your life because of the kind of workload that you have? Well, if that is you, if you're always getting clients and then, or maybe you find yourself turning clients down, this particular video is for you. So stay tuned till the end. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. My name is Chidima Favor Andrew-Nwuche, your favorite agency owner. If this is your first time joining us, I want you to stay tuned, turn on your notification if you're a solo VA or a VA coach that is looking to build like a virtual assistant business. We're still tuned because on this channel we talk more about my journey as an agency owner and things here and there. Let me tell you guys one secret. This is like the third time I am recording this particular topic, and every time I do the stuff, like the volume, I don't know what is happening. So if this video got to you, well, I think just know that it took a lot. Yeah. Okay, so before I dive into the signs, I want to clearly say something. Moving from solo VA to an agency owner, it takes a lot. It is not about getting more clients, handling clients yourself. It's about building a business that is done differently. Building a team, having people that get to do the work, where you pick something that you are good at and stay there. So yes, that's been said. The first sign is that you are constantly fully booked. Yeah. So if you are, this is like a sign number one. If you are a freelance VA and you are always getting clients, especially those VAs that are on Upwork, on Fiverr, on this platform where people just naturally gravitate to you to want to work with you. I know you are out there, or maybe you are listening to this. If you are someone like that, and then you look at your calendar, you have a lot of clients you are handling, and yet you are still having clients meeting, or maybe you're even being selective on who you want to work with because you are trying to protect your time. Just know that this is the sign for you to start an agency, because whether I like it or not, there is so little you can do. You have just 24 hours. And trust me, imagine having like 5 full-time clients. Please, how do you want to do that? How do you want to do it? If you have been doing it, tell me the truth. You don't sleep 8 hours, do you? Yeah. So if this is you, this is a sign that it's time to start your agency. Then the second one is you are getting referrals you can't even handle alone. Let's say the clients you are working for, they get so excited that they get to refer their friends to you, and but you know deep down that you don't have the capacity to take them in. Don't send them away because you are leaving money on the table. Are you not a Nigerian? You understand? So if you know that you are getting referrals that you know you can't take care of, I think it's time to just build an agency. Do you understand? When you have a lot of VAs doing the work, and then you can take in as much clients. You already have the gifts. Do you know what it means? There are VAs out there that for 1 year, 2 years, they've not even gotten one shishi buying response from their applications. Do you understand? So if this is you, then I think it's time. Then the third sign is you've started thinking beyond tax execution. Now this is another thing. This is like a CEO kind of level thinking. If you know that you naturally have the gifts, your body is always itching you when the clients are working with you, or you are waiting for someone to tell you what to do, things like that. If you know that you have gotten to that point, you are thinking systems, you are thinking structures, you are thinking how to help a business grow, then this is you. This is a sign. Because what is it? What else do you want? What other sign do you want? That's what I mean. So if you be thinking differently, you are thinking about processes, or you are thinking more about, trying to get more done with so little time, then this is you. The first sign is clients are asking for services you don't offer. Now, this is another way that if you don't build a structure, you may get to turn clients down, and it's not fair. It's not fair to the Nigerian economy. It's not fair to the VAs out there looking for a job. It's not even fair to you because you are throwing money away. Why will you turn down clients because you know you can't do the work? Do you understand? So for the fact that clients come to you, you can build a system. So let's assume that you are a social media manager and someone is coming to you for CRM build. You can't tell the client no. Why would you tell the client no when you have a lot of VAs that can actually do that? So if this is you, then it's the sign that, oh, I think it's time to, scale my solo business to having my agency where I have, people that is handling this separately, while you focus on what you know how to do best. Then the next sign, the fifth sign, is you have clear processes that others could follow. Now I know this is a bit very tricky because I've seen a lot of VAs that naturally love documenting their process. And if you are not, I think you should. If you are working with clients, creating SOPs, documenting processes, so that just in case you are not even around, someone could just look through the process and replicate it. So if you know that you are fond of that, you love doing that, then this is a sign, because if you can put a process down, if you can document an SOP, if you can create an SOP, and by the way, if you are wondering what's an SOP, SOP is standard operating procedure. Sorry, I wanted to say something in nursing, and I hope that's not what I said. Oh my god, don't mind me. So it's a standard operating procedure. Okay, for nursing, a standard operating precaution. Yeah, kind of creative procedure. If you know how to put any structures in place that people follow, then I think this is you, because for an agency works only if what you can do is replicated. Yes. So if you know that you can do this, then you're already there building an agency. And then the last on my list is that you are not scared, you are excited. So if you are listening to all these signs and somewhere you can find yourself in one or two or in between anyone, and then you'll be like, oh, I think there's something I can start. You are excited about it, then it's you. Do you understand? This is not something to be scared about. Do you understand? Because building an agency, now don't get me wrong. I am not saying that every freelancer should can build an agency. No, it takes a lot to. It takes a lot, but let's talk about it a lot in a next video in our next section. But if you know that this is you, or you can find yourself in any of this time, then fear truly never truly goes away. So if you are being scared of if it's going to work, if it's not going to work, find yourself a mentor first of all, because all those fears, they are just facade. They are not real. Do you understand? They're not real. So truth is, I myself, I was also scared when I started MavenAide. But one mantra I always work with is do it scared. And look at where we are today. 2 years down and many more years to go. So that's it. I hope you were able to find this video helpful. Again, if this is your first time or if any of this actually ministered to you, you can drop a comment section. Let me hear your feedback. And if there's any topic that you want me to also talk about, drop it on the comment section. I'm always reading. If you think you have any questions, you want to speak with me directly, my email is there. You can reach out to me via social media or my email address or WhatsApp. Thank you so much for joining us in this video. See you in our next video. Bye.